This week's edition of Diggnation is brought to you by GoDaddy.com, Netflix,
and Glenn's reusable tea bags.
Dippy with the hippie.
Welcome to Diggnation.
Also potentially hazardous to your health.
All right, moving on. Why do you have flies in your freaking house? I noticed this earlier.
It's Southern California and I have fruit.
You put zombie and you put eerie in the title, and I don't want to do it. Diggnation.com. Hello, welcome to Diggnation episode number 133. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Diggnation covers some of the hottest user-submitted stories on the social news website, dig.com. That's digg.com.
Yes, we are in lovely San Francisco.
We are, and we're still flying sober.
What do you have?
I got a little bit of the coffee from across the streat. You know, I'm rocking it. It's actually really good. I've been drinking black coffee.
Nice. I've been drinking a lot of tea. You know, I've had a little bit of coffee lately, but tea. Got my stumbled upon mug from my buddy Garrett.
Nice. I got my coffee mug from my
across the street
guy across the street. I think his name was Cheppy.
So what do you think about not drinking? How's it been? So it's been
16 days.
Yeah.
16 days.
Yep.
To the day. You know, it's interesting. Shit's way more boring than I thought.
It's weird.
I mean, really, a lot more boring. I didn't realize how uninteresting people are.
That's pretty sad, actually.
I agree.
You're like, life is pretty much useless without being drunk.
Dude, well, you get that feeling where you're like sitting around and you're like, because I play a lot of World of Warcraft,
right.
And World of Warcraft Buzzed is amazing.
Really?
World of Warcraft is also amazing, but you really get into that like, wow, I am fucking grinding. Like I'm killing these pigs over and over and over again for this stupid quest. You know what I mean? But the best part is, you get to realize how fucking stupid your friends sound when they're drunk.
Oh, because they're all drunk too.
Dude, love it. Also, or they're drunk and I'm not. What about you? How about you?
I mean, basically, I've spent a lot of time sitting at home. Basically, I've been playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero, and I'm like fucking brilliant when I'm not drunk.
Of
you know,
course.
Like,
well, that's the other thing is you got your faculties.
I'm just tearing it up.
Yeah.
Sucks because you really can't go on dates.
Yeah.
You can't. There was this one girl that wanted to go out, and I just like, no, because it'll be stupid. Not that it'll be stupid, but it'll be like,
I don't like you if I'm sober.
No, that's not it.
I can't explain that any clearer.
That's not it. I mean, you like to go out and have a couple drinks, right? You go out, you chat. I went to the bar, and I've been drinking lots of water. I find myself like downing water. I'm like, oh, this will work.
Chug.
Like, I just have to
She's
pee
still
or something.
Talking.
It sucks. No, it doesn't suck. I will say one thing. A lot more energy.
Feel great.
Get a lot more work done.
Wake up better.
And earlier.
Yeah.
I freaking met Prager. What time did I meet you at the gym this morning? 7 a.m. We were there freaking playing racquetball.
Crazy.
Lost 7 pounds.
Amazing.
My beer gut is now turned into a beer bump. It used to be a small Goodyear.
Nice.
But it's
now
gotten...
you're bumping?
Right, now it's much smaller.
Nice.
Yes, it used to be a tire, Prager. Prager's like, Goodyear's a tire.
Tire.
Now it's a donut.
Yeah, yes, it is. It is it's not a donut.
All right. Enough about your gut. Let's talk.
I'll show it to you right now.
Let's talk turkey. Don't show anybody anything. All I'm saying is, I will say.
You've lost weight too.
Well, I was losing weight because I actually tried to lose weight, and I will say, lost 20 pounds.
That is freaking crazy.
I lost 20 pounds since October.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
What's weird is I see you every week, but I
know.
just don't notice it really. But now when I look back at some of our older pictures.
Go back.
Oh,
if
dude.
you guys want to see this, go back to like October 1st episode, whatever that is. Watch an episode, and then open this episode next to it, and you can totally tell like my cheeks are thinner. It's,
For me, it was like.
It's a big deal.
Not November last year, but the year before that, I was like porkified, dude. Like there was definitely.
Yeah, you started hitting the rock climbing gym a lot more.
Yeah, I've been
By
doing
the
a lot
time
of
we hit
climbing.
London, you were pretty back into form.
Yeah, well, I feel much better now. My goal for the new year was to really do better at climbing, and right now, I'm getting better. So
I did the whole eating better stuff, and now I'm gonna change to working out and keep the eating the way I'm eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And really get the 1-2 punch.
You know what's funny? Something I realized is this is a new thing that I tried. So basically, since the new year started, I've been eating phenomenally. And one thing I did that's different is when I'm eating, I'll stop eating like halfway through my meal.
Yeah.
And I'll wait 10 minutes. I'm like, because I look at how much I have on my plate, and I'll order like a big burrito
Portion
or something.
control is a big deal.
And I'll eat like half of it, and I'll say like, you know, I could pound the rest of that shit right now.
Yeah.
Or I can sit back and wait 10 minutes and see what happens. Every single time I'm like, you know what, I'm full after about 10 minutes. I'm like, whoa, it just hit me, I'm full.
Yeah.
And then I close it up and then put it in the fridge and have it, you know, later, whatever.
All right, is everybody ready for this?
We're ready to show.
No.
Do the show?
You ready for this?
No, what?
So the way that I lost 20 pounds in the last 3 months.
Jenny Craig.
Jenny Craig.
Oh, God, I can't believe you told people. This is a big thing for you.
Honestly, it's like, I
can't.
didn't want to do this. I was like, but both Heather and Susie lost a ton of weight on it.
Your girlfriend and girlfriend's friend.
My girlfriend and girlfriend's friend. My mom's been doing it. And so I was like, and I started getting that chef at home thing.
Well, see, that is the big deal. I don't want to go in and like, well, I wouldn't do it. I can
honestly,
eat healthy.
Look, dude, honestly, I will be completely honest. I was like, I don't want to try this. This is for ladies, whatever.
Well, Jenny Craig.
I looked, no, dude. I looked up online. They were like, yeah, it was like this little itty bitty thing. We help men too. And I was like, is this really gonna work? Dude, 3 months, I'm eating better than I've ever ate before.
Did you tell your bros that?
Yeah, and every single one of them starts off like snicker, and then goes, well, maybe I should join Jenny Craig. Fucking 20 pounds in 3 months.
I can't get behind, I don't know, maybe it's the Jenny Craig name. I want to eat like Brett Favre diet.
Dude, you've got, honestly.
I'm like, okay, he eats that. Like, he throws footballs.
You gotta be secure with yourself. Believe me,
no,
walking in every day to the
difficult.
Jenny, or every week to the Jenny Craig thing, you know what I mean?
Do you go to the counseling sessions where they're like, what have you eaten?
No, you just go in and they're like, well, let's wait. First off, when was the last time I weighed myself? You know what I mean?
At the gym.
Yeah, right. So I was like, okay, well, shit, that's what I weigh? Damn. I went from 165 to I weigh 145 right now.
Wow. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know you were that light, though.
Dude, seriously.
I started at, on the New Year's, at January 1, I was 177. And now, oh, God, what am I?
Oh God, what am I?
No, it wasn't, well, it was like I'm right at 170, like 169, 170.
Well, you're a little taller than me.
Yeah.
But I've always been pretty small, you know what I mean? But I don't know, dude. When I look at the picture, because they take a picture of you when you come in, and then they take a picture of you when you meet your goal weight, which I just did. Thank you, kindly.
That's sweet.
It's like fucking night and I look at it, because when I walked in, I was like, I don't really think, and even the lady who was helping me out, she's like, when you walked in here, I was like, what the fuck is this dude walking in here for? You don't look like you need to lose any weight. 20 pounds I had on.
Well, that's cool.
Crazy.
So,
we should get into the show now that we're talking about diet. But honestly, if you're out there, you're a dude, you need to drop a couple pounds, don't feel weird going into Jenny Craig. Seriously. And if your bros give you shit, you're going to look better than them. So who gives a shit?
Do you have to go in, or can you do it just online and get the meals delivered?
Look, they want your money. You know what I mean? They want you to be, and they want you to lose weight.
How are
because that's good.
In between snacks?
Dude, the food is really fucking good.
Is it?
It's really good.
I always wondered
I was
about
eating
that.
like fucking triple chocolate cheesecakes and shit for desserts. It's good. No, it's good, dude.
All right.
Don't knock it. You gotta try it.
Oh, well, I'm good. I need 5 more pounds, then I'm good. Anyhow.
Let's get into the show. I
Let's
believe you started off.
All right, first story of the day. That was a long intro, but it's okay. New Apple MacBook Air is world's thinnest.
Yes.
7,967 people dug the story, submitted by Max3 Wood. It's real, and I want to buy one and lick it. The fabled MacBook Air actually exists. It's ultra thin, has a solid state drive, and except for a couple ports, it's all about wireless connectivity.
I have not seen this.
Oh, holy shit, you haven't?
Yes, Kevin, because I wake up the day of Macworld and turn on my computer, hoping desperately that they have a great Macintosh that I can go
everybody?
buy. No.
Dude, you want to hear what I was doing? Well, first of all, take a look at that. Look how thin that shit is.
Oh, cool. Does it show it open?
Yes. Hold on, here we go.
That almost seems like it's too thin.
Look at that. Is that insane?
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, let's watch the ad, because the ad is really what's going to sell you.
Oh.
You're sitting at home, you're just chilling, you know, you're like, I'm watching a little TV right now. Here we go.
I'm a new soul. I came to this strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take. I'm a young soul in this very strange world, hoping I could learn a bit
What do you think?
I think I wouldn't. I think it's too thin.
You think so? I haven't got a chance to put my hands on it
I almost
yet.
feel like that because you know that little Dell that I had for a while. Even that was like, I mean, this is big. You know what I mean? Like even yours is like this to me is a good thickness. Like I still feel like it's a.
Right.
I don't know, dude.
So here's the.
I mean, it's definitely sexy looking.
Yeah, it's.
But
it's
what
hot.
do you lose?
You lose. Okay,
there's no
a few
CD
things.
drive, right?
There's a few things. One, it's not going to be the fastest processor. You're talking 1.6 gigahertz or 1.8.
Right.
Like this one here is a 2.4.
I don't even know what the fuck
you
mine
can only
is.
do up to 2 gigs of RAM.
That's not bad.
It's a 13.3 inch screen, so it's pretty small.
Yeah.
Resolution 1280 by 800. That's kind of nice, but the problem I have is if I ever want to jump into Final Cut Express,
Yeah.
I'm not really going to want to do it on this machine.
No,
okay.
no.
The other problem is there's no CD-ROM drive. But hold on, they also have a piece of software that goes with it that you can install on a PC or a Mac. Okay.
Right.
And it's called like not virtual CD-ROM drive, but they call
It's
it like
like fake drive
remote
or whatever.
CD-ROM or something. And no, you can install applications over the network from a remote CD.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, well, then also there is a USB external CD-ROM drive, USB powered.
Yeah.
That you just plug it in, and if you need the super drive, you have it right there. One thing that is
5
cool,
hours of
battery life, yeah.
that's it?
What do you mean? That's really good.
Oh, I was thinking MP3 player.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, the Zune's like 30 hours. And then I was like, that's because it's small.
Right. And it doesn't do computing things.
Yeah.
So this
Oh,
is
so the solid state is optional.
right. So
I like
optional.
that it's optional. I thought it was your mandatory solid state. And I
No.
was like, what?
So
really?
well, solid state is cool because it's a lot faster.
Well, it's cool,
We're talking
but
like
really-
boot times like that.
I know, but
It's expensive as hell though for the upgrade. It's like $1,200 more for the solid state or something. It's something insane.
oh shit.
So retail on this thing, if you want to buy the
With solid state,
the
everything
slower version,
slower version?
it's $17.99. With the 64 gigabyte solid state drive and faster processor, it's $3,000, $3,100. So a little pricey.
in it. Well, but it's a Mac. They're always pricey. I
Yeah,
mean, they've always
yeah.
been pricey. And people have been buying. You know what I mean? It's not like.
Yeah. I mean, I want to play with it. I want to see.
Yeah.
One thing that did bug me a little bit is that the battery is built inside, so you can't get to it. You can't
Oh,
remove
you
it.
can't replace the battery?
No, you can. You take it in, you pay for a battery, and then
Yeah,
they'll do it right
right,
there.
right.
But they have to kind of take off the back. They want to make it pretty or whatever. But I don't know. I think it's pretty
It's promising.
cool.
It's a promising step. I don't
Yes.
think it's there yet, but it's a good step.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna wait to see how it
Well, I've
does
never
on
really
benchmarks and
have
things
you,
like
and
that.
have you been an ultra thin kind of guy? I mean, are you the kind of guy who's like, I want it to fit in a manila envelope?
No, but it would be interesting to see how it changed my life if I had something that was really ultra portable. Like whether or not I would just like have a
that's
super
true,
small little
yeah.
case and I could just throw it around, bring it with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Like I might even take like this thing I leave at home almost all the time, right?
Right, yeah.
Or at work or whatever.
Me too. I bring this up here. Other than that,
Yeah. So
because they're
so
big.
I might carry this everywhere. If I had like
Right.
some kind of like little pack or something I could throw it in, it might be that thin that I just bring it everywhere, which would be kind of cool.
Well, what other big stuff now that we're talking about Macworld?
Mm-hmm.
What other things? I mean, I know that
Okay.
there was the iPod or the iPhone
iPhone update, pretty cool, multiple,
Pretty cool.
yeah, blah, 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 whatever.
fixes stuff that it should have been able to
Yeah,
do
exactly.
out of the box.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Apple TV, complete revamp of the
Yeah,
Apple TV.
and I heard that they actually said we understand that we fucked up.
They call it Take Two.
Yeah, because they were like, we understand the first time it wasn't really great.
Right.
Now here's all the shit that you should have done
So
to begin with.
that software update comes out in like a week or two.
Hmm.
Basically, going to allow it to operate without the use of a computer whatsoever.
Which is so fucking smart.
So you can
so smart.
you can rent movies now.
Yep.
They have pretty much all the major studios are signed on.
Yep.
Where like $2.99 and $3.99 depending on whether or not it's a new release.
Yeah.
And then also you can get video podcasts like Diggnation directly on your Apple TV without having to use a computer at all. So it'll automatically download the latest episode.
really
You
cool.
can watch it.
I'm still surprised that the PS3 and the Xbox 360 don't have that option natively.
Yeah, they should. Also,
It's free content that they don't even have to do anything about. You know what I mean? Like, So,
I
sorry,
agree.
Go ahead.
This has HDMI out, which
Yeah.
I do to my TV.
Right.
So, Prager, are we going to put out a feed? Do we have an HD feed of Diggnation that sends out H.264 HD?
We do have an
For-
HD
for-
feed.
through iTunes?
Yeah, through
Yeah.
iTunes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
sweet.
we do.
So you can watch it in HD Diggnation without
That-
touching a computer through the Apple TV.
That's liquid sex.
That is pretty
That
hot.
is liquid sex.
That's cool. So also
Those
what,
are the sort of the big ones. Oh, and then the new quad cores.
quad cores for
Or
the
octo cores, sorry.
for the big ones. One other thing, real quick, the new wireless like Airport Extreme thing is now called Time Capsule.
Yeah.
And they have it either in a 1 terabyte or half a terabyte model. And what it allows you to do,
$500 $500 not bad.
For the
For a
terabyte.
wireless backup device?
Right, it's not bad. And this allows you to back up all of your data wirelessly to it. And the cool thing about Time Machine is you don't even have to think about it. It automatically does the diffs, like the changes in the file, so it doesn't do a full backup every single time.
Yeah, that's
and,
cool.
You just do it remotely.
Incremental backups, as they say.
I think it's sweet. I hope that you'll be able to do that just with the Airport Extreme that I just freaking bought. And I won't have to buy this thing to do it because I can hook an external hard drive to the Airport Extreme.
You can, but that might not be something you're able to do.
Right.
with the
Well, we'll
backup.
see. I think this is gonna when they do launch this in a few weeks, they're also gonna do the big OS 10 update, and they were talking about wireless backup to any wireless storage device as a possible thing that they might do. So I'm hoping they do that.
Okay.
But
Well, that's cool. A lot of good stuff coming out of Mac World.
yep, indeed.
So let's move on to the next story, shall we, Kevin?
Let's do it.
Blu-ray supporters sent Victory?
Scent, like they smell it.
I don't think that's the way you're supposed to write that. Anyway, 1,054 people dug the story submitted by Sim0. The backers of the Blu-ray high-definition DVD system are predicting victory in the format wars with HD DVD. So at CES, I think it might have even been a little bit before CES, Blu-ray announced that Warner Brothers Pictures had hopped onto the Blu-ray bandwagon. I think they had been doing both, right? Was that what it was?
Right.
We were supplying Blu-ray and HD
I believe so.
or
Then they
something
said
like that.
they were going to go exclusive, right?
Exclusive to Blu-ray. Is this a big deal? Do you see this as the final blow? Because, you know, HD DVD still has Universal and Paramount, but in North America, Blu-ray has been outselling HD DVD discs 2-1.
Right. I think it is. You know, I'll tell
Really?
you why. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
There's a couple things. One, when I was doing some holiday shopping for Christmas presents for my family and stuff like that, I was thinking like I want to get my dad a HD player for his house, right?
Right.
And I went to Best Buy and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking like, oh, this is hard.
Right.
Because the dual ones that do both are just so expensive, and I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money. So like,
Right, you're like, I love them, but not $1,000.
Right. So I had to pick a format. I
Yeah.
was like, do I go with HD DVD or do I go with Blu-ray?
Right.
And it's funny because I called my sister and I'm like, should I get Dad this? Would it be good? And she's like, oh, get him a Blu-ray player. I'm like,
What?
I'm like, how do you even know about this? Because she's not a techie person at
Right.
all. And she's like, oh, I just hear like that's the one to get. I'm like, that's interesting. Because I would think.
The word on the street
Right.
dynamic.
Now, I would think that most people, when they hear the word HD DVD,
Know
they
exactly
think,
what it
oh,
is.
that's HD and it's DVD.
Right.
That makes sense.
Agreed.
Right? I went to Best Buy, looked at the players. Sony player, $299. HD DVD, $199. So I'm like, it's cheaper too. I'm like, why not just get the HD DVD? But then I started looking at some of the titles. I went down the aisle and I was looking at HD DVD and I was looking at Blu-ray. And I was like, you know what? Blu-ray does have some better titles out there. And
Yeah.
so I ended up buying the Blu-ray player. And
Oh, wow. Really?
yeah. I know,
Kevin,
it's ballsy. It's
Part
ballsy,
of
but
you're making a choice.
I know, but my dad won't buy that many
Yeah.
discs. So worst he's out is like 10 discs
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
If it
Well,
fails.
we're in a very unique situation as we have both players.
Right, because we got the one with the 360 early
Yeah.
on. We both got it for Christmas 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah.
And then the PS3.
And then we got PS3s.
You got one, and then freaking Sony hooked my ass up with one, which is freaking awesome.
Bitch.
Thank
Oh,
you, Sony.
speaking of which,
Yeah.
got an email from Zune. The DRM free stuff is MP3s.
Oh, very
and
cool.
if you want a Zune, you got a Zune, bro.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
I would like to. I mean, I don't need all this free shit, but I would like to play with it for a few.
No,
weeks.
yeah. I'll get you one.
Absolutely.
It's cool. It's all good.
Um,
This is interesting to me.
wait.
Go-
Mac software?
What?
Because that was a big question.
Oh, I didn't ask that. It might have been in the email. I'll find it.
All right.
Man, I don't know, dude. I go back and forth because I like DVD because it's the people behind DVD. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I really did not like how Sony handled the whole PS3 launch, the PS3 unit. It's starting to get better. You know, Jeff is now on to the, from the Totally Rad Show, is kind of trying to be on PS3's side because he likes underdogs. And I'm like, it's an underdog? How is it an underdog? Well, now it is, but...
I never play the PS3.
I know,
to be honest with you, I've played Assassin's Creed for like 3 hours, and that was it.
yeah.
The 360 is just so much better from a UI standpoint.
Oh, the UI is so much better, dude. Have you been asked to do a fucking install of the operating system, like an upgrade?
For PS3?
Yeah.
I haven't turned it on forever, so I don't
Dude,
know.
turn it on and and 45 minutes later, literally, you'll have the patch for the operating system.
Yeah. It feels, my little faceplate's starting to come off too. I don't know. It's just like, there's something about it.
It definitely has, it's definitely more powerful. It's definitely yada yada. And it just needs some really good, software updates and it'll be better. But back to this war, I don't know, dude. Toshiba and Microsoft, they are not going to fucking give up.
Microsoft
How
might
can
jump. They there was a follow-up story to this where Microsoft was like, well, we could do a Blu-ray player if you hooked it via USB. So they weren't like, they didn't say they were going to do it, but they said it would be possible. So the fact that they're even hinting at it is...
That's crazy town.
I don't know. I mean, if Microsoft makes a move, it's over. It's
of course.
game over.
No, that's it. Because Microsoft will go to all the studios they've been paying to be on HD DVD and go, whatever you want. And they'll all go, great, and hop to Blu-ray.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So,
That's
later after this story came out, HD DVD announced they're slashing prices on hardware again. So we're talking like cheaper HD DVD players.
Crazy shit.
I know.
All right, next story.
All right, next story. I had no idea Carmen Electra was this pretty. 3,958 people dug the story, submitted by Hyperion1144. Okay, I've always thought Carmen Electra was overrated until now. This is Carmen without makeup. Wow.
Dude, wow
So,
is right.
take a look at that. She's
really pretty.
She is. The thing that struck me about this, though, was actually some of the comments that were made.
Oh, really?
In Dig, on the Dig site. Look at this one. This is, I haven't seen the story have this many positive comments. It says, Doug, well, no, that wasn't the one.
I was like, that's not very positive. What are you reading?
That was a hardcore one.
No makeup, no bra, double wow. That's my kind of action right there.
Right, here we go. I think the commentary here is that girls shouldn't wear so much makeup because they look, well... That wasn't the one.
They look like bitches, and I think I love that.
That was the hold on.
I love that you were like, "There's so many positive comments.
Here we
Let me just find one."
Here we go. Here we go. This one from a girl poster, Vera Lynn. She says,
"Oh my God,
it's nice to see." Hold on. So he says, "What the fuck? She's white." 414 positive ones.
Holy crap.
Okay, this one was interesting though. It's nice to see that guys think that some of us women are beautiful without makeup. Smile, smile, smile. Plus 610 digs. The thing that kills me about mass media and just celebrities in general is that, I don't know, I love the all natural look.
Oh, me too, dude.
That is my favorite out of all. Like, I would prefer no makeup.
Yeah. Heather said something to me once about girls and the way they dress and the way they do makeup. And I think her comment was very honest and spoke true. And she said, a lot of times we're not dressing up and putting on makeup for you. We're dressing up and putting on makeup for other girls.
Whoa.
No, because...
That's some crazy shit.
No, it's not in a weird way. It's so that it's like us, like we want to look good because we want everyone to think that guy looks good. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I want to have a good car because my bros will be like, who's got the best car? Fucking Alex got the best car. You know what I mean?
I see that.
And so I think that, because like there were a couple things that she put on. I was like, she's like, oh, you like this new top? And I was like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Wasn't my favorite.
Right.
And she fucking wore it, and she's like, you know why? Because girls will think, like, my girlfriends will go, that's a sexy fucking top. That's a hot top. And so it's not about, like, guys. It's about thinking like you look the best so that your friends all go, she's looking good. You know what I mean?
I can understand that, but not from like a makeup or dress standpoint, but from like when, walking in and be like, oh, you got the that receiver, huh, with that HD TV. That's pretty,
Exactly.
I can kind of see that.
Exactly.
But
so it's really funny. So I think, sometimes even though we may go, this is what we want, she's like, well, I don't need to make, she's like, it's not that I want guys to think that I'm hot because I know I'm hot, but she's like, but I want to make sure that my girls are like, who's the hottest girl in your club? Fucking Carmen Electra.
Yeah, but
she wears some crazy ass sexy shit.
But I think
runway shit.
I think this is the cool, but to me, well,
I know, but we're the guys.
I just look at this and I think like that is way more beautiful than even like the done up like super hotness, like the most,
Dude.
they shoot at FHM or whatever it may
Done.
be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
like
dude.
this just blows it out of the water.
Done.
Granted, she has fake breasts, But
but you know, whatever.
whatever.
You can get by that train.
Yeah.
I'd still like to touch them.
Yes.
You know, subtly.
Right. Like
With care.
kind of a massage kind of thing.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
So props to Carmen Electra for doing that.
Do we know what that's from, or was that just something she did for
some
funsies?
photo shoot or something for funsies, I think. Yeah.
All right, that's our work ethic here.
Yes.
That is our newsworthiness.
So
Next story.
Yeah.
Pioneer's concept Kuro kicks current Kuro's ass. 479 people dug this story, submitted by Orleus. Yes, Pioneer's current Kuro, the best flat panel ever, was shedding light like a sumbitch next to Pioneer's concept Kuro, whose black literally emits no light.
I love how it actually says some bitch. That's freaking awesome.
That's what it says, some biatch. This, first off, I didn't know that this was like the sexy of all sexiest TVs, the Kuro.
Well, apparently this is the one that everyone is going apeshit about.
But the concept, in dark light, the concept next to each other with the same image, it's like black, like a little light flower on a black background. You can kind of see it, sort of like the black is, being. It's like dark.
Right.
I mean, it is no light coming out.
Basically, it's what this reminds me of is if you've ever had like your flat screen on when the Xbox isn't turned on, or you
Yes.
don't have content going into it,
Yeah.
and all the other lights in the room are off. You'll look at the TV and you're like, oh, the TV's still on.
Right,
Because
right,
you
right.
can see the slight like backlighting of the TV.
Yeah.
This TV appears as though it's just off. Like the blacks
Yeah.
are so dark you wouldn't be able to tell that it was even turned on, even though it's trying to display an image.
Yeah, well, another really good point here is where you have a movie that's letterboxed, and even in the black bars on the top and bottom,
You
you
always
can
see
see where they are. In the side that's letterboxed, you can't even see the frickin' side. Now, granted, these are pictures, right? So it may look you may be able to see a little bit more. I don't know how crazy it is, but we are beyond excited for this TV.
Here's what I hate.
Yes.
CES to me is like going into Best Buy.
Yes.
There's a bunch of expensive shit that you can't afford that you want, but it's like going into a Best Buy like 3 years from now.
Yep.
Where like you get to see everything, but you can't buy it. And it kind of
Yep.
sucks. You're like, cool stuff, but I won't be able to put my hands on it for several years.
Oh, that
Do you know
is
what I mean?
true.
Like
Yeah.
this is what I was thinking.
Didn't we have this whole story like 2 years ago where we talked about
think so.
don't show me shit unless I can buy it?
Exactly.
Wasn't that like episode like 5 or
Well,
something?
but they have to show their shit. But
I know, but
I don't know why I read these stories. I don't want to read them because I would have gone out and bought a Kuro because I was reading so many good things about it.
Yeah, but now you're not gonna buy it because you
No,
know in
I'm
a
gonna
year
wait,
you're gonna wait for
I'm
that
have
one.
to wait like 2 years, but I.
Well, and
I
then the
don't
problem
wanna-
is you won't buy that one because something else will be out.
No, I will. Because
No, I will. Look at the fucking blacks.
exactly.
How could I not buy that?
Right.
That's fucking awesome. You know what? We should just call Pioneer and see if we can get a demo copy.
No, that's not gonna happen. They'd make like 2 of those, and there's engineers in the back like holding wires to make sure this shit still works. You know it's true.
I do, dude.
Okay.
Anyway, good story.
All right, next story of the day. It worked. Radiohead now the top selling CD in the U.S. 2,350 people dug this story, submitted by Mr. Babyman. In a twist for the music industry's digital revolution, In Rainbows, the name of the album,
Oh, yeah.
the new Radiohead album that attracted wide attention when it was made available 3 months ago as a digital download for whatever price fans chose to pay, is now ranked among the top selling album in the country this week after a CD version hit record sales and other retailers. So
Wait, what?
that last sentence didn't make any sense. But maybe I didn't read it right. Anyway, what they're trying to say.
Wait, but it says that it made it into the top selling thing only after the CDs hit record stores and other retailers.
Right.
Did it hit it at full price, or was it still whatever
No,
you
standard
pay?
Standard price. It wasn't. It was just like when they rolled it out to actual retailers, it had a fixed price on it. Like they couldn't determine the price once
Okay.
it hits the store shelves.
Okay.
So what the haters were trying to say very early on is like, you're killing. First of all, they said no one's going to pay for this. No one's going to donate.
Which is not true.
Which is not true. In reality, a lot of people did. I freaking paid £15 for the album, and I was forgetting that there was the exchange. I just forgot. I was
So
like,
it's like $35
yeah,
for the
I looked at
fucking
my credit
album.
card bill and I'm like, fuck, I just paid $35 for this, But anyway,
You're like,
great
good album. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Amazing album, probably my best album of last year. So if anybody go check it out, really cool.
A-Town.
Long story short, everyone was saying like, oh, you're screwing yourselves because when it actually hits the store shelves, no one's gonna buy it because it'll be pirated,
Right.
they're gonna be downloaded, whatever. That turns out not to be true. and that those people are not the same. The people that buy in retail stores are not the people that have computers and go in and buy and actually
Interesting.
online
Yeah, I
or
like
decide
that.
to keep it online.
That's very interesting.
So yeah, they're still making a ton of money, and props to Radiohead.
I think it's great, man. Anytime you can sort of buck the current system, especially that are so entrenched, you know what I mean? Like, the digital distribution of your own music is crazy. Like, crazy. Because Heather just finished a CD. She's doing, like, an original CD.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah, you mentioned that.
And she's gonna put it up for sale on like iTunes and all this stuff. And there are all these companies that are like they'll help, you know, basically they're like indie record labels just for the digital space.
Right, they like broker the deal to get you online and in several
great,
different places.
dude. It's so
awesome because they don't screw you, right?
No,
like,
at
she's
all.
not having to sign this crazy contract or
You
anything
keep
like that.
all the rights, everything. Like one of them was like, there's oh god, I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but one of them is like $19 a year per album,
Oh, it's
just
freaking
maintenance. And then 99 cents a song to set it up on the site, and then you keep all the profits.
We should do a holiday song, you and I, a holiday Christmas CD for next year.
Dude, done.
Would you? I
Well,
can't- I
I'm
can't
thinking
really
about
sing.
putting up that lullaby song that I made.
Oh, that's cool.
And selling
Put
it for
online.
whatever.
Let's do let's just do a horrible like Christmas
Done.
song with Prager singing backup and
Done.
shit for next
Done.
year.
We'll totally
That'd be
do it.
hot.
We'll
Glenn,
totally do
Glenn will like wear hippie shit,
Yeah.
even though you won't be able
Glenn
to
will
see
be
it
like
'cause
standing in front of the disc jockey thing with the headphones on.
Right, totally.
Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
He hasn't been dressing so hippie-ish lately though. It's
I
been
know.
like
It's weird. Now you're like all
Those
Abercrombie.
are kind of like hemp shoes though, right? No.
Airwalk maybe?
I haven't seen Airwalks in a long time.
those
Are
Airwalks?
No, those are Pumas.
Oh, Pumas.
Yeah, they look like Airwalks.
Let's go.
Whatever. They're not as cool.
All right.
You're cool. You're cool, Glenn.
You're cool.
All right,
okay.
next story. Now this one does have a warning. It may be inaccurate.
The diggers flagged it as inaccurate.
It is flagged, but still worth it. Now that's a hot serve. 2,055 people dug the story, submitted by me Salim. Okay. A great ace from Andy Roddick. You haven't seen anything like this before, as it were. So this is Andy Roddick playing. I don't know where he's playing. Let me see. Andy Roddick is most more.
Why is this inaccurate? What are they saying in the comments?
Well, in the comments here, wait, wasn't that a commercial a couple years back? Oh. I don't know. That is 100% fake. Check your pulse. Okay. It's possible physically for someone to do that.
No, it's
Is it
fake.
possible? Take the physics of how fast the ball. Man, he's pissed. This is older than the internet. See, this is one thing that I really like. First off, if it is a commercial, great commercial,
Yeah.
right? Great commercial.
Powerade commercial.
It's a Powerade commercial?
I just did a Google search and put Roddick serve. It's Powerade on YouTube.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Well, then, awesome. Oh, I see.
He's
Yeah, he's drinking Powerade.
man. Damn, the Powerade's good stuff.
Dude, well, I'm going to
Oh,
say...
have you seen Manade? You know what I'm talking about,
that
right?
sounds horrible, so no. That sounds like
No, it
some
wasn't the
kind
stuff I
of
drank.
man-made mayonnaise.
I thought you drank muscle milk.
Power Thirst. Dude, we gotta play this video on it's worth it. Trust me, trust me.
Hey,
Watch
do
it.
you want to feel so energetic? Try Power Thirst. Energy drinks for people who need gratuitous amounts of energy. With all new flavors like chocolate. Chocolate energy. It's like adding chocolate to an electrical store. Sound the alarm. You're going to be uncomfortably energetic. What's that? You want strawberry? Well, how about rawberry? Made with lightning. Real lightning. Sports. You'll be good at them. It's an energy drink for men. Energy. These aren't your dad's puns. These are energy puns. Turbo puns. Science, energy, electrolytes, turbo lights, power lights, more lights than your body has room for. You'll be so fast, Mother Nature will be like, slow down. And you'll be like, fuck you, and kick her in the face with your energy legs. You have so much energy. Just running all the time. Power running, power lifting, power sleeping, power dating, power eating, power laughing, power spawning babies. You'll have so many babies. 400 babies. Give chocolate to your babies and they'll be good at sports. Make your babies run abnormally fast. They'll run as fast as Kenyans. People will watch them running and think they're Kenyans. They'll race as fast as Kenyans against actual Kenyans, and it'll be a tie and they'll get deported back to Kenya. Hey, go with the sure thing. Don't gamble on your energy. Snake eyes.
Wasn't that awesome?
Holy crap.
That will make you
Sports.
So I gotta send this to Glenn so you can put that video in there. That's freaking.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
hello. Wait for it. Dude, that... Oh, man. Some of the ideas
I don't know how we got on
come
that,
out-
but yeah, I just had to show that to you. That's freaking hilarious.
Powerade. That
Yes,
was awesome.
that's right.
You'll be as fast as Kenyans. What Kenyans? What Kenyans? You'll be so fast they'll deport you to Kenya.
That's freaking Minergy. That's what it was.
Oh, You'll have so many babies. 400 babies.
babies.
The best thing is it's so specific about what it's hyperbole. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
it's like you will spawn lots of you'll have lots of babies. You'll have like 400 babies exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We see so many. I mean,
genius.
there's Red Bull and all that. You see that shit on TV.
I know, dude. I know.
It's all over the place.
I watch UFC.
That's right.
All right.
All right.
Last story.
Last story of the day. Gizmodo officially banned from CES. Now, this too has been marked inaccurate by the readers, so we're not sure what's going to happen.
Let's hope it's true.
Basically, what happened is, and we can play the video now. There's a video of the guys from Gizmodo walking around CES and shutting down televisions
With
using
one of those
TV
universal
Begone.
TV Begone things.
Right. So essentially, walking around, pushing the button, and shutting down like not hundreds, but dozens of displays at once.
Yeah.
Demos. There's a guy giving a demo. They shut that down.
Oh, see, that's just fucked up.
It is a little messed up.
I mean, come on. You're doing
No,
it.
no,
You're
no,
doing
I
your
agree.
demo. It's your big demo at CES, and some guy turns off your TV. Like,
Yeah.
that's a little.
I think
a
that
little
was
shitty.
the majority of the comments that I saw. I mean, there's a lot of either like kind of, oh, that was funny, or you guys are idiots. What are you doing this for?
Yeah.
I think that where they went wrong and why they're getting so much hate about this is because they were shutting down demos, and there was actually a video of fatality playing someone else in a first-person shooter, and they had them both on the screen, and they kept shutting down the display so the fans couldn't see what was going on, like the people that were watching it. And it's that kind of like interruption of the demo and was like ruining the experience for the people that were sitting there watching
Yeah.
this. That sucked. The other stuff where they're just walking by like 50
Giant
panels
monitors,
and
yeah.
just like, brrrt, I mean, that's just kind of cool.
Yeah, that's funny.
But anyway, Gizmodo got a little bit of hot water for that one.
Yeah.
And Phil Terone, it says like at the footnote of the thing is like Phil Terone made the TV Begones available. It's like he's always like from Make
I know,
Magazine.
Make Magazine,
He's
yeah,
always
yeah.
like somehow like loosely associated with some shady shit. So
I know, dude.
that's pretty funny.
It is shady, built by somebody.
Gotta love Phil
Terone.
Terone.
That's freaking awesome, dude. Well, hopefully, I hope that they don't stay banned.
No, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
well, first of all, you can't really ban them, right? Because they'll just make up fake names, get new badges for next year, and go in.
We'll be like, this is represented by Gizmodo magazine. What's Gizmodo?
They're like, oh, fair enough. Press pass.
Press pass.
Anyway, there's a lot of people who are saying, hey, you're giving bloggers bad names. We might not get press passes now.
Well,
But
that's
it's like,
true.
there's always...
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a little bit of that, like, come on, tongue-in-cheek, let's do it, you know what I mean? But, well, at the same time, I think the demo stuff really kind of was, I don't know, I go back and forth, because it's some funny fucking shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah?
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's kill some sponsors, shall we?
Let's do it.
We're going to take GoDaddy out behind the shed and shoot it in the face. I don't know why I was like, let's kill some sponsors.
Do you not want to kill GoDaddy?
Before we hit the sponsors, we have a survey. We want to know who out there is watching our show, why, and what you do. So if you have 5 minutes, if you would head over to revision3.com/survey, take a survey, get a lollipop. Virtual lollipop not available in every state.
Not included. Also, we should mention that we're doing a survey on Diggnation.com as well.
What?
For the Carmen Electra story. We're going to do that, right? We're going to do that?
Oh no, are we doing the Carmen Electra or are we doing
Carmen Electra, yeah.
the other one, Blu-ray HD DVD?
Oh, which one should we do?
I think the Blu-ray HD DVD is
Okay,
going to be cool.
which format are you going to go with?
Yeah.
Blu-ray or HD DVD? Diggnation.com. You'll see the little survey up
Yep.
there.
Episode page for 133.
We're just curious. Then we can talk about it in one of the other episodes later
Yeah.
on.
GoDaddy.com just in time for the holidays that just passed. Maybe we're talking about Easter. GoDaddy.com now offers e-gift cards. GoDaddy gift cards can be used with normal domains, hosting, or anything else from GoDaddy's website. Additional discounts do not apply at the purchase of the gift card, but can be used when redeeming them. So if you use GoDaddy gift card or give it to someone, be sure to know that if you enter the code DIG4 when you check out, you'll save an additional 15% off any order of $75 or more. Some restrictions apply. See for details. Get your piece of the internet. GoDaddy.com.
And thank you to GoDaddy.
Yep.
Next sponsor, Netflix. Thanks to Netflix for sponsoring the show. As most of you know, with Netflix, you can rent over 75,000 titles online.
That's a lot of
including
thousands.
lots of HD, DVD, and Blu-ray titles with free shipping both ways to your home. They now have over 40 shipping centers, so almost all deliveries happen in just one business day. Netflix prices start at just $4.99 per month. And as a new member, you can get a no-risk 2-week trial. But if you want to get the 2-week trial, head on over to netflix.com/Diggnation.
The wwws are important.
You got to put the www. So you have to go www.netflix.com/Diggnation. You'll get that 2-week free trial.
Correct.
And Prager, lift up that DVD right there. I just got this freaking awesome movie, which I'm halfway through. If you haven't seen this, freaking rent it. It's amazing. Yeah, what's underneath that right there? What does it say? Apocalypse Now.
Oh.
Apocalypse Now.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I hadn't seen it. Well, you can.
No,
it's
just
like
leave it
it's a
there.
prop. No, you're right. I could have used it.
Yeah, Apocalypse Now is good.
Definitely rent that. Oh, freaking Planet Earth is awesome.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Dude, best ever. I'm just gonna say that.
And Netflix.com.
Best thing ever.
All right.
Planet Earth
So let's hit some emails.
in HD. It's amazing.
This email, we wanted to mention this because Macworld just happened. We got an email from James Ramirez. It says, Macworld cancellation. Come on, guys. I came all the way from New Jersey to see a live Diggnation. Boo, James Ramirez. James, we were never going to do a Macworld Diggnation.
Right. We mentioned it one time on the show that it might be a possibility.
We mentioned that it may be a possibility. We talked to them to see if it was something we could do. We never said we were going to do a show. They mistakenly announced some stuff that they shouldn't have announced because we were never going to do a show there. I guess there were some signs that were up, and it maybe came in like the gonna happen thing.
Well, it said like Diggnation or something like that on one of the signs.
We never agreed that we were going to do a show there, and so that's what happened. I think somebody just mistakenly posted it, and that stuff does happen when they're trying to, pump the show and all that
they're
stuff.
trying to get things printed and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like cards of who's going to be there and stuff like that.
And it's still sort of like a maybe. I mean, we were talking to them about possibly doing one, but
the easiest way to do this is like you will hear us say,
we will pump the shit out of it.
this is the date,
Yeah.
this is the time. And if we don't
let's
that...
let's just say, hypothetically, we were
Amsterdam.
going to do a show in St. Louis.
Right.
Let's say, hypothetically, we were going to be doing a show in St. Louis
February 20th.
on February 20th.
Right.
You know what? Let's not make it hypothetical.
I didn't know we were announcing that today, so we're going to do it.
We are going to do it. We're
Okay,
going to announce
okay.
it, right, Prager? We're announcing that, right?
Prayer, are we good?
St. Louis on the 20th.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
February 20th, St. Louis, Missouri. Is that where it is? St. Louis?
Dude, yes.
Dude, I don't know. Although,
freaking arch,
I will say,
In the middle of the arc.
the marching
no.
guys.
We're going to find a bar somewhere over there. We're still working out the deets, but it will be February 20th.
Save the date or the night.
Save the date or the
evening.
night, hopefully both. And I have to say, my family's from St. Louis.
That's awesome.
My dad was born in St. Louis.
Sweet.
We got a bunch of Albrechts in St. Louis, which are going to come out and represent, hopefully.
We will be back drinking again because it will be in February.
Hell yes, we will.
So get ready for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good time.
And I'm going to be partying. My birthday is the next day, the 21st.
So this guy needs shots.
No.
This guy needs
No.
shot. Birthday
No.
shots.
Listen, I will do a shot. For every shot I do, you have to do one.
Well, you should do a shot for every year you were born.
No. That's death, basically. I will die. I will
So
lay on
come
the ground.
to St. Louis, and James and all the people that thought incorrectly because of Macworld that we were going to be in
We
Macworld.
apologize.
We apologize.
Yes.
We were never going to do a Macworld show, and we will announce it like crazy, like, haha, hey, St. Louis, February 20th.
Yes.
Get your tickets now.
I'm excited. So we'll let you know the exact time and date and all that stuff, but save that date, the 20th.
Yes, most definitely.
I said time and date, but we already said the date. So time and place.
It's mainly the place.
So let's just mention the maybe
No,
April one.
we're not going to
Come
mention it.
on.
We're not going to mention it because
Amsterdam,
I haven't even...
Amsterdam.
No.
But we haven't.
Because the more you guys push it, the less I want to do it.
Come on.
Because now I'm feeling like you guys decided without me.
No, we didn't
So-
decide without you.
Take that talk down a notch, and I'll be more excited.
It's gonna be a
Dude.
fun. It's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be fun.
I'm just saying.
You've never been.
Because the more you do this, the less I want to do it.
Why would
I'm
you
just
not wanna
saying.
do it?
I'm just saying. Let's talk about the email.
I'm always down to do
Email,
any
email,
free
email,
any
email,
shows
email,
anywhere,
email.
anytime.
Email.
That's how I roll. Email. Where am I? Here we go. Okay. Hey, Alex and Kevin. My name is Kelly. I was gonna say my name is Kevin.
Kelly.
I was gonna say my name is Kevin. I'm like, oh, that's my name too. Hey, Alex and Kevin. My
awesome.
name is Kelly, and I just wanted to respond to your latest episode. I recently started watching Diggnation, and I happen to be
Nice.
female.
Nice.
Pics included as proof. Hello.
Hello.
So I
Some
just
major
wanted to talk about your comments on Brazilian waxing.
Okay. I'm excited.
It is one of the most single painful experience ever, aside from giving birth. Not that I know. Well, then how would you know?
How would you know?
And I love that we can say that having never ever possibly giving birth. And why would you guys want to get someone that looks like they haven't hit puberty yet? Isn't that saying grass in the field play ball? Question mark.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I understand tidiness; it's a necessity, but it's like those hairless cats, gross and weird.
Oh, that's interesting.
So sincerely, Kelly.
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean,
She raises some good points.
I had no
Hairless
idea.
cat?
Well, hairless cat is just weird. I don't want to think about cat. But I never knew it was so painful. I did not know this.
I guess I never really thought about it, but once you think about it, you're having your pubic hairs ripped out of your follicles
That would probably be
on your
pretty
genitals. That shit sounds like it hurts.
Painful. Right.
I mean, if somebody was like, "I'm gonna wax your testicles," I don't need someone to explain to me that that's
there are
gonna be
people
painful.
that do that shit.
Not me. Porn stars do that. What are you doing?
No, I'm not doing that, but that would be painful. Anyway, so we apologize for your pain, but
Sorry,
we still think
Kelly.
it's a necessity.
Leave a little. Just saying.
It's landing strip.
Landing strip.
All
All right, people. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Diggnation.
Prager?
Yes,
What?
we did. Thank you, Prager.
We did. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Until next time, stay sober for us.
Please help us. We need a beer soon.
Ready?
Yep. Is it weird when you have your pants, when your legs crouch like that? People can see your your hole. Like your legs are open to the world right now. You don't find that a little bit odd?
Nope. I found it odd when Kittle fucking jumped through and out came cat head right between my legs. Other than that, I think you're good.
I think you made it.
You're good.
What's wrong? Why is my leg up so high?
You did it. It's your leg.
Teabags.